In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boys, we're booted away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas's offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though's got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got his man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bowman. Working the middle, it's complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Sategna. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Presley. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They get to the line quickly. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bowman. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Dropping back, it's Green. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's 4. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Running back searching for a hole. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're bringing heat. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got it inside the 15. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Sweet feet on the move. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bowman. Gets it out fast.
I know everyone's yelling. You didn't get the first down. We need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Colorado. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Solid pick up of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. Discards a man. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Handoff to the single running back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bowman. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Sategna. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This guy is just playing like an All-American his last couple of games out. Last game he had 2 sacks. He just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's going to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Razorbacks are on the move. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing them up. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, it's Green. He's got his man. Stopped after making the catch. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Gordon. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Sategna. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man down the middle.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Field goal is good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Leaves it with the running back. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Cowboys in the hurry-up. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Looking to pass. It's Green. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He'll bring it back. It's Green. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. It's Gordon. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. From the shotgun, the inside give. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. That's reeled in. It's Presley. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll run it. It's Gordon. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air, it's Green. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Sategna. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Going to try to get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. This offense has a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Green. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
25, Arkansas, 11.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else, because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Pulls it in. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Wants to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Razorbacks see them move the chains again. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Arkansas, 11.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Armstrong. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 29 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Green. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
At the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On third down, going up top. And here's the third interception of the night. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.